The official GoPro video is out, guys, and there's been a response by Dylan Ferrandis as well. I really just want to hop in and talk about this Budds Creek 2022 accident between Justin Barcia and Dylan Ferrandis. Let's get into the footage. Let's look at it real quick. And I want you guys to kind of just see it for what it is, and then I'm going to talk about it and break it down and tell you what I see. Let's go. Now, as I watch this clip, it doesn't even, to me, Barcia doesn't even look like he's on the gas. It kind of looks like he's just kind of rolling through and coasting through, just riding. This move by Dylan is questionable because it does push him right off the track. And it looks like he kind of retaliated right off the rip. Now, we dissect that a little bit more. We look into this a little bit more. The way I see it is Dylan did pretty much come across and bump him right off the track right here in this pass. So there's a prime chance that, he backed off a little bit. He got back into it, went straight for the rut, and I don't know. Dylan might be stretching it a little bit, guys. Dylan probably is stretching the statement a little bit. I feel like he initiated this bump off the track and then kind of got mad that when it happened back to him, he didn't have track to run off of because he was leaned into the rut. Trust me, at no point am I like, go Justin Barcia, you're the best. But at the same time, at no point am I like, nah, Justin Barcia just needs to go away and never do motocross again. Yeah, that's not how I look at it. I look at it from the standpoint of, all right, we got evidence right here. We can actually see this move right here, right now. And what occurred right before was Dylan Ferrandis cut across hardcore, pushed him right off the track. And the only thing Barcia literally could have done was locked his brakes and just tried to stop at that point. So, I don't know, maybe Justin Barcia in this one, he's not the bad guy. The poor dude's just created this rap of already, like, if it involves him, it's got to be watched. And there's a good chance that Dylan Ferrandis probably was like, I'm last year's champion, so I'm just saying, like, you can't have that. It's not going to be tolerated. Y'all got to do something. And that probably what spiraled it, at the end of the day, what spiraled it into be what it was. Because to me, this just racing. This is a racing incident. If anything, Ferrandis initiated the contact. And I'm not saying that he actually made contact, but it looks like he initiated the move that started Barcia going off track. And Barcia was just like, well, hell, man, you don't do that. I'm gonna try to undercut you. So I don't think Barcia is 100% in the wrong for this, because these guys retaliate all the time, and I wish they wouldn't sometimes. Not like that. Like, I wish retaliation was a little bit lighter or better block pass. But to me, it looked like Ferrandis came up, ran Barcia straight out of real estate, and then Barcia came up and block pass right out the gate. That's what I see. So, end of the day, just racing on that part. Sadly, Ferrandis, got rolled, tuckered out, and wanted to go home second moto. I do feel like he stressed that a little too much. We've got the Instagram post that we saw. Ferrandis, made a whole comment about, this, that, and the other. But to me, I don't necessarily see a super bad moment in there. Was it enough to get disqualified? I'm not too keen on that, guys. I'm not too keen on that. Both of those riders are known for being a little bit edgy sometimes. It does look like Dylan kind of leaned into it a little bit more to begin with. So Barcia, did the same thing. So at that point, it's kind of like, that's a tough one. The AMA is going to make their choice at the end of the day, and they've made their choice at the end of the day. So, but it's one of those things, man. That's a touchy one right there. That's tough. That's not as blatant as what we've seen happen to Malcolm or what Anderson has done to other people, or what Ferrandis has done to other people in general that didn't lead to bans. But like I say, Barcia at the end of the day has been known for these antics. He kind of created the name around it. Not kinda, he has created the name around it. So at the end of the day, Barcia's going to get looked at more under a microscope than almost any other rider. And unfortunately, that can mean that he's the one that ends up being the example for what not to do. You know, if you want to go check out the other Justin Barcia video that I have where we're talking about this particular incident before the video came out, you feel free to do that. We do have another one where it kind of refers to his antics against Malcolm in Supercross. So check it out, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm really curious. Looking at this footage, was it really that bad?